chains broke loose. I'm glad none of the load shifted.
Yeah, that would have been a headache no one wanted. Hey, here comes that work crew. Broken chain. My guys will take care of that. I'll check the other cars while we're here, just to be safe.
I'll give you a hand.
Welcome back, Frank. We're done up here. Nothing shifted, and they got the load secured with spare chain.
Yeah, we didn't find anything wrong back further. I guess that chain was the only issue. I'm glad we got that sorted out before any serious damage was done. The work crew informed the dispatcher and we should see a proceed signal soon.
And there it is. Here we go.
Take care. See you soon.
Well, hello again, all you fine people out there in YouTube land. This is my MTH Union Pacific AC6000CW, and y'all have seen it on videos before, and shame on me for waiting until now, but weather's terrible outside, not really conducive to bringing electronics outdoors, so that took rail fanning out of the equation. So here we go with this product review on this really cool model. It features a boatload of separately applied details from the trucks all the way up to the lift rings on the engine. Let's start at the front end. Alright, if you look up close, you can see from the video that the number boards are in fact illuminated. The headlight does work. The ditch lights work, but I'm weird. I like it better with the headlight only. When the ditch lights are on, they do flash with the horn, which is a little annoying for me because that's not prototypical of the UP AC6000s, but whatever. If you have a CSX one or an NS one, if they make them in NS, it's going to be more prototypical for you guys. Here you can see the safety chain is a real chain. It does have the proto couplers that MTH on either end. You can fire remotely from the either by pushing the correct sequence of bell and whistle in conventional mode, or by using the handheld controller for the DCS. It does feature a separate modeler installed snowplow. The uncoupling lever is a separately applied wire detail. All of the hand railings and separately applied grab-ons here are metal wiring. Coming up to the cab, starting up front, up top, you can see the handrails here, the hand grips here and here. The radio antenna and GPS locator package that UP has standard on their locomotives, their diesel locomotives. The windshield wipers, I'm going to show you this one back here. A little bit better lighting. The windshield wiper right there, sorry for the shakiness, I got to do this all handheld. The windshield wipers are all separately added accessories. Unlike the GP30, the doors do not open on this model. They are cast into the body. The construct of the locomotive body itself is ABS plastic, and the frame is die-cast metal. If you look really closely, you can see the arm of the engineer right there. On the opposite side, there is a conductor in the cab as well. You can see it's got the builder's plate. All of this grill detail here is all cast on, which is fine. It still looks good. The paint and the lettering is crisp. There's good paint separation. There's no real blurring or marring or anything like that. You can see the detail on these trucks is phenomenal, and even the detailing there on the pilot, the white stripe, that is prototypical for UP. So awesome job, MTH. All the brake cylinders and shock absorbers and everything are there. The trucks are not sprung, but as I said, very, very nice detailing. This fuel tank is all metal, and as I said earlier, the hand railings are all metal. The non-slip tread on the walkways could have been executed a little bit better, but overall it gives a good effect. You can see right there the emergency stop button is painted correctly. The reservoir air tanks, the main reservoirs for the engine, and the fuel sight gauge is there, but it is a cast-in detail. And this little itty-bitty little red dot here, that's actually the fuel gauge that tells you how many gallons are in it. You have the locomotive handbrake right here on this engineer's side. It is separately applied detail. All of the louvers and vents here on the side that are in the camera frame right now, those are not see-through, they are cast in. However, up here on this dynamic brake cooling grid or radiator, whatever you want to call it, those are see-through, as you can clearly tell. And as are these guys right here. I know there, you can see it perfectly. These four are all see-through, as they are on the other side as well. Coming up top, you have got this gigantic cooling grid for the fans of to vent the heat for the dynamic brakes. On the prototype, that's their function. On this model, however, it is a very well executed and very nice see-through metal grate. This whole thing comes off. It is magnetically attached. You can see the fans right there. Of course, you could also see them right here. And inside of here is where you find the controls for the sound and smoke. You also have the two switches for 2-rail or 3-rail, DCS and DCC. This model is an MTH Premier diesel locomotive, and it is equipped with onboard DCC and DCS straight out of the box. You have the horn, a Nathan P3. It's the only horn I know, so don't ask me what kind of horn the Jeep had. I don't know. It had a 5-chime horn. And both of these exhaust stacks are connected down below in the little reservoir down here. So you can put the smoke fluid in either stack and it'll exhaust the same out of both stacks. Occasionally you might get a little air bubble there, or a little bubble buildup, whatever you want to call it, that blocks the stack, and you just gotta blow down in there, just like I've showed you with the Jeep. This model does feature directional lighting. There is a headlight on the rear end right here. I can't remember for the life of me off the top of my head right now if UP had lighted number boards on the rear or not, but either way, good clear lettering, for the number boards back here on the top of the dynamic bridge grate. I know they are up here. I do know that. And back here, you can't see them on the front, on the lead pilot because of the snowplow, but you can see the MU hoses here. The coupler cut lever is a lot more easily accessible back here. And this is also a proto coupler that can be fired from any point on the track with the DCS controller, or in conventional mode with the proper sequence of horn and bell button. And again, the safety chain right here, it is a real little small like jewelry style chain, and some more well executed metal hand grip railings, whatever you want to call them. All in all, a very good model, a solid pulling locomotive. I have ran it lashed up with the Jeep. I have not ran it lashed up with anything else. And aside from the Texas Special, this is currently my favorite engine in my collection. I've been very happy with this engine. I was able to pick it up at a wonderful hobby shop here in the Houston area called Mike's Hobbies for the not so bargain price of $4.99, but that is a fair price for this engine. I'm happy with it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this review. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the support y'all give my channel, and happy rail fanning, y'all.